Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel with Trey You and More. It's your girl Kat. And I am back with another video. I am a living vessel for God, so I'm here to give some enlightenment to someone who may need some just spirit, y'all, okay? If this your vibe, then this your tribe, please hit the like and subscribe button because your girl I greatly appreciate it. So welcome back to another video of Watch Me Blow, okay? But yeah, so y'all see me looking like a pirate up in here today. But I had this black scarf on earlier, and I had made the little knot because it's one of the bigger ones. And I've been out this morning because I had to go to the school and I had to go to the store. And y'all, the thing was so tight on my head, like I see, y'all see the dent. I had a headache. I said, oh, I'm gonna have to get this off. It was hurting, y'all. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. And before I get into the reading right now, I just want to give some advice. You feel me? Some love. Just as important as it is for us to show other people that God is real, we have to remember to show our kids, y'all. Can't be afraid to keep it real with our kids no matter what. Keep it real with your dog no matter what. Preach. Just period. Keep it real with our kids no matter what. You feel me? They deserve to know the truth. They deserve to grow up in the truth. You feel me? All that beating around the bush and trying to have these conversations, no. Because the world is going to expose itself to our kids. You feel me? And with keeping that in mind, when kids be real younger with phones, let's not be afraid to go through their phones. Please. And I'll say that because I want somebody else to feel me too, because I do go through my son's phone and I don't want him to ever think that it's an invasion of privacy, because it's like, no, you are a child at the end of the day. You have a phone, yes, and you feel me, hang out. But just know I might pop up and go through your phone one day. We can go through their phone, y'all, to make sure that, they're not into something that they don't even need to be into. You feel me? Just, it's bad enough TikTok, got its own vibe, so you can't catch anybody doing anything on there. But it's like, we just want to make sure that they're okay, that they stay their own person, you feel me? Not that they're not seeing other things and trying to apply it to themselves. It's like, no, separate. You gotta know the difference between scrolling and what you're gonna apply to yourself, because everything ain't gonna flow. And at the end of the day, they are kids. So we just wanna make sure that they on the right track. You feel me? Just period, y'all, okay? So keep it real with our kids no matter what, okay? Just period. They deserve to grow up in the truth, you feel me? And no matter how many, I don't even like to repeat myself, but no matter how many times you have to say it, just make sure you always tell them the truth, you feel me? Just period. So when they do get in a situation and something happens, they're like, my mama told me that was gonna happen, you feel me? Just period. So just make sure to keep it real with them, okay? So let's get into this reading. And I know Toy Story is not really Disney, but it's still a kid's movie, you feel me? But you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. So let's get into the reading. Why wouldn't I keep the page? Okay. Friend is the title. Immediately, he went up to Jesus and said, "Greetings, Rabbi," and kissed him. But Jesus said to him, "Friend, why have you come?" Matthew chapter 26, verse 49 and 50. In this passage, Judas plotted the sale of Jesus into the hands of evil men for 30 pieces of silver. And when he kissed Jesus on the cheek as a way of identifying Jesus to the Pharisees, Jesus called him friend, his friend. How that word must have echoed in Judas' conscience until he took his last breath. It is because Jesus called Judas his friend as he betrayed him that I call all sorts of unsaved people my friends and show them love and kindness. These are often people who curse, mock Christianity, and cling to their sinful ways, and whom I feel honored to befriend. Some of them are kind in return, and others are not. But I still pursue them with friendship for the sake of the gospel, because of the wonderful and loving example of Jesus, my Lord. At the bottom it says, Father, help me to show love and kindness to those who would normally be my enemies. Okay, so, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I got something like going on, I be reading, and then like I be talking weird, and then like a word might halfway come out, or I might say it, I don't know, y'all. But y'all gonna have to vibe with me, okay? So that's what it is, y'all. I hope y'all understood that. But you got a friend in me. Just period, okay? Jesus called that man his friend. And look. Okay? And I use Toy Story as an example. Oh, girl, calm down. I gotta calm down, y'all, a little bit of something. Oh, before I even get into Toy Story, do y'all see the way I be rocking sometimes? I be like, I need a rocking chair. I be like, I might as well start humming with it. But Toy Story, I say, because I feel like now I could have said something better. Somebody betrayed somebody. Because there's a lot of movies out there that people get betrayed by people they call friends, but Toy Story don't even really fit that though. But I'll just say it friend because you got a friend in me, and they do stick together though, even though Woody just didn't like him first. Even though Woody didn't like him, he still went and saved him. Oh, I gotta come back to Toy Story because like now I'm thinking like, why did I even choose Toy Story? Like, I'm pretty sure I could have come up with a better movie as somebody getting betrayed. Like Aladdin just came on. You feel me? Jasmine Daddy. I can't think of his name right now, but the Sultan was with Jafar. You feel me? He thought Jafar was working for him. He thought Jafar was cool, but Jafar was controlling him the whole time because Jafar wanted his place. You feel me? He wanted the Sultan's place, and the Sultan thought this was somebody he could trust. You feel me? And at the end, he ended up what he did to the dad, turned him into or a clown or something at the end. But you know, he ended up all like the carpet with the strings, Abu went into a little toy, that part right there. But it's like to go to say like, and I know it's gonna be hard, y'all. I know it's gonna be hard. So that's why this conversation is even like hard for me right now. Cause I should have thought about this more. But okay, let me get my life for example. I've been betrayed by people that I call friend, people that I call family. You feel me? And of course I knew it because I always just felt it. Like no matter how much somebody tried to like black magic, no matter how much that stuff tried to be over my eyes, I still always seen stuff like for real. So even though I knew it, I still didn't, act upon it in like a wild way because it's like, even though I did, you try to say something sometimes and when you don't have like direct proof about it, it's like people will try to play you crazy. You feel me? So even though Jesus knew Judas was going to betray him, and he probably knew what the vibe was when he did that, so that's why he called him friend in that moment, so you're going to remember the last thing I said to you. You feel me? But he still did nothing but call him friend. And I guarantee you, it wasn't good for Judas no more after that. That little money he had, I guarantee you, it was no good for him. After that mistake, after he did that, I bet he felt it. So it's like I said, as hard as it really is our job to be kind to people that really don't know no better. Like, for people that's lost. You feel me? And sometimes the most people that be lost is the people that think they got all the sense, but in a worldly way. Them be the most lost people, you feel me? But it's our job, even to your enemies, and even if you can't be kind, you ain't gonna make me mad neither. You feel me? And by you doing that, you are showing them like, hey, this is real. People really do like people really live like this. You feel me? God really in people, moving them and not having them reacting in the way that you want them to react. Because, Everybody think they got it all put together. So if somebody bothering you, what do you think? They either think like they either think that you're scared and you're not gonna do nothing, or you're gonna come back in with the same energy. You feel me? Now I ain't saying just let people straight up bother y'all, because I've been bothered a lot, like bullied, bothered, but I never let it get to me. But I'm not telling y'all to do that same thing. Now, if somebody like is really bothering you to a point to where you can't help it, stand up for yourself. But at the same time, it's like, you're not bothering me. What you are doing, you're probably wasting your energy more than anything. You feel me? I'm not mad at you. You can be mad all day. It is what it is. You feel me? And sometimes it is good to, go up to strangers and talk about God. I know I have like met people like in Lyft. Oh my God, I met the best lady. Like, I just said something about God, I'm always mentioning God. Whether I'm saying like, how are you today? I'm like, blessed, just period. I'm always blessed, even when I don't see it. I say that sometimes. When I'm in my little mood and somebody's like, how you doing? I be like, blessed, even when I don't see it. I'm just straight up blessed. But I met a lady in Live, and we just started talking about God, and her husband had wrote a book about God, you feel me? And she was telling me about it, and I was like, oh, okay, and I was into it because I had something going on that I had been stuck on, you feel me? So I was like, it was good to hear that somebody else was doing something. So I'm like, okay, like it gave me a little motivation, to get my mind together. But she didn't have the book in the car that day. She was like, I normally have a book with me, I would want to give you one. I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. So the next day I catch Lyft again. And this is not even from my phone that I'm catching Lyft, y'all. I get the same lady. So I'm like, okay, this is only God. This is only God. And so I get in there, and she didn't even know, but she just put the books in her car that day. And she was like, I got you a book. I got you something. And she gave me the book, y'all. And I was so happy because, I was so happy because I knew it was God. I'm like, look at this. He wanted me to get this book, like this period. And I'm still in the middle of reading it. And I hope she's doing okay. Because she was like, make sure you write a review about the book, because I give people the book, but they never write reviews. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write a review. You gave it to me, I'm gonna do that. And I had wrote a review before I even had read the book, because I'm good on vibes, you feel me? I can tell like the book was good vibes. So I was gonna give my review on how I met her, and that, the vibe of the book, you feel me? Because I did read his like intro. So just, I know real emotions when they pour it into stuff, just period. So I'm like, okay, you feel me? I can do a review off of this. But then I never got around to it, and I just never got around to it, you feel me? And then when I did want to try, I couldn't get into my Amazon because my son was gone, and his number was my primary number. So I was like, so now I gotta wait till he come back around, you feel me, to get him to hit the message. So, because he wasn't going to do it if he didn't know what it came in his phone for. So, yeah, so I didn't end up getting into it, but I started reading the book, y'all. And I think, God honestly wanted me to actually read the book before I wrote the review. So that's why I never got around to it, and it didn't work out, because now I'm actually reading the book, and I'm trying to read a chapter every day. Well, I'm not even trying, I am reading a chapter every day. And it's such a good book. It really is a good book, and it's just really that simple, the way he's explaining it. So I'm like, this is an awesome book. So now I'm ready to write a review, because I'm a little further in it, and I'm glad that I read it. So it took, that little scenario, like just meeting people and talking about God, and who knows who you'll run across, you feel me? They either might be lost, or it might be another person of God, who knows? But the fact that you mention him and you want to spread his love and spread his word, just period, it's that simple. That's simple. Okay. So in Toy Story, I think the Aladdin one worked better for me, y'all. Okay. Oh, because you remember when the Sultan had called Jafar in there, he's like, Jafar, my most trusted something, he said. I can't remember that word he said right there, but he called him his most trusted. You feel me? So Aladdin is gonna be the thing, not Toy Story, y'all. I'm sorry I even said Toy Story. So but you got a friend of me, so actually Toy Story and Aladdin. Wondering if I should follow. Sorry, y'all. And of course, there's always rain. I probably could catch up with you tomorrow. But is this what it feels like to be growing apart? When did I become the one who's always chasing your heart? And I turn around and I am lost in the woods. Okay, period though. That's the song right there. When we ain't got God, when he gone, we is lost in the woods. So the one that got the light, it's up to us to go out there and find them. Help them on out the woods. Come on out the woods, okay? You ain't even got no trail. You ain't got no nothing. Come on, you in the middle of nowhere. They're lost in the woods, because I'm not lost in the woods, okay? All right? So that's what the vibe is. And I pray this was a little understanding to me, because I went from one movie to another movie and trying to think. But I really have been in situations to where I was still loving people. I still called some of my friends, even when they did me wrong, you feel me? And I'm happy for that now that I'm in this place that I'm in, because it's like, I'll always be a friend, period. I'll always be a friend, because I never did nothing else but be a friend. You feel me? Okay, so I thank y'all for rocking with me. You already know. We know now, so we grow now. We just take this information and keep it pushing. You feel me? I pray I'm able to help somebody, because I'm just keeping it real with y'all. You feel me? Y'all gonna see me. Like I said, we growing together. We's in this together. You feel me? I want to help somebody be that, not be that, but yeah, I want to help somebody be the best person that you can be. You feel me? Just period. And I've been in a situation to where, I've been in solitude, but like I was mentally trapped for real. So now that my mind is free, I want to help other people, free their mind. You feel me? Because it doesn't matter where you come from. You feel me? And I have been through everything. So when I say I can't judge nobody, but I am coming from experience. So that's why I'm always going to try to give y'all an example of my life, because it's like, I don't want y'all to think I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. Because I am talking to y'all, but I'm giving y'all real, because I done really lived some, I done been through some situations, y'all. I done been in some situations that can have you mentally effed or traumatized, mentally freaked, same thing. But, some people just don't make it out of, not alive, and not mentally sane. So I know God is good. So that's why I'm going to give y'all some examples, because I know things go on in other places that a lot of people don't even share. People go through stuff and they don't even share it with nobody. You feel me? And I was the person that did that. So now I know for a fact that everything that glitters is not gold. I don't care how happy somebody looks, that don't mean you happy. I've been there, done that. Periods. Okay? So I'm not somebody that gets impressed by someone that's planning to be happy. I don't get impressed by that. I get impressed by genuinely happy people. No matter what you're doing, baby. If you're genuinely happy, I am like all for you, period. I'm all vibe. I am like I'm not a little hype person just for anybody that's doing something good. You can speak to me in good energy, and I'll be like, hey, what's up with you? You in a good mood? It's just who I am. You feel me? And I love it. Okay, and I'm here to help somebody. Period. Okay, I'm here to help somebody. Okay, we are the Fearless Love Warriors. I don't know if I said this already, but we are the Fearless Love Warriors, because we stand 10 toes down in God, because with the love of God, baby, you can do anything. Just period. Okay. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? It's on right now, y'all. Sorry. Paint with all the colors of. Okay, I thank y'all for vibing with me. If this your vibe, then this your tribe. Please hit the like and subscribe button, because your girl greatly appreciate it. Okay, y'all. So, peace until later. Okay, bye. Peace.